Alright, so I know I haven't put up a video in a very, very long time. However, in my defense, I've been quite busy. So the garden was pretty much a flop 3 times over this year. We built a greenhouse, or starting to build a greenhouse, so that next year I won't have to worry about the first frost. And I can have some stuff that's a little bit more protected. We didn't get very much done in the garden this year. I got the posts and the back wall up for the fireplace. We made the beds a little bit bigger. Amended the soil a little bit. There's the post for the backdrop. The metal is actually under the ground there somewhere, which, I mean, we just didn't get a chance to get to it before the snow fell. It might melt yet again though, but I doubt it. Yeah, we really didn't get very much done in the garden. Curtis is over there playing with the snowblower he just fixed again. Curtis blew up the tractor 3 or 4 times this year, so much of the year was spent fixing that. I don't even think I even got any of the corn this year. Maybe one meal's worth. It's pretty much a flop. The cucumbers pretty much all died. The beans, I got some beans, basically seed stock for next year. The peas did not do well at all. Chipmunks ate all the peas. The tomatoes did pretty good, but they got, geez Louise, they got topped by the deer twice. Frozen, replanted, frozen again. The watermelons did okay, but none of them got very big. None of the brassicas, I think I got 2 things of cabbage out of the brassicas, and that's about it. Potatoes did okay. The carrots did great. Turnips did okay. The parsnips did okay. The radishes did good, but like last year, they just didn't eat any of the radishes after making me plant them. So the spinach did good. The onions did good. Everything did pretty much okay, but I planted flowers this year too. They did okay. This is my first year planting flowers. I don't usually bother with flowers. I did black bachelor buttons. They were cute, but I mean, I think probably I'll just stick with medicinal stuff next year. There's enough of that flowers. The deer destroyed my fence, my nice lovely electric fence. A couple times this year Curtis has gone out and been like, you gotta come help, there's a deer stuck in the fence. But they were never stuck in the fence, they just went right fucking through it. Bratty deer. Ground squirrels have been a massive problem this year. They've, like I said, they ate all of my peas. I had peas like pretty much around the whole fence line, and we got nothing. We got maybe 4 peas out of the garden this year from this bed, which they didn't seem to find. So, we'll have to do a little bit more taking care of that. Plans for next year are to clean up this corner and kind of incorporate the greenhouse, I think maybe inside the fence line. But I don't know, I'm still thinking about that. Playing with your fancy tractor. You're such a cutie. You've got no right being that adorable, you know that? You're like a little boy playing with your toys. Don't you dare! Working good?
What?
Works good?
Not bad, but I'm getting soaked by the wind. I don't think so bad. I'm not so worried about it.
Boys and their toys. So yeah, in the spring we'll be working on this. Hopefully this will give us a better start to the year. There's going to be metal around the bottom, and then we're going to use, I think, polycarbonate panels for the top, for the roof, and we'll have a section there somewhere. right over here, probably right beside the greenhouse, that's going to get, so I've got the poles there already, that's going to have like a garden shed to store all of this stuff, because it's all outside right now and that's not really great. I'm just, as you can see, the deer have made this their personal little pathway into my garden, so I gotta close that off. I'll probably end up closing it off over there, just because that way they're not trapped in here. That would suck. Get all the way in here and then realize they can't go through. They'd have to back up. Well, fuckers, eh? But yeah, they found my garden quite appealing this year. I'm glad somebody got some use out of it, I guess. This year's been crazy. 2020, worldwide pandemic. Everybody's going insane. Hasn't really affected our lives very much because we already live in social isolation out in the bush with very few people around. But I mean, we still need to go shopping and stuff, so obviously we're affected by some of the restrictions that are put in place and stuff. But overall, it's been fairly seamless for us. But it resulted in us not getting the materials that we needed to build the shed. And, you know, like, everybody's buying up all the wood for the projects that they're doing now that they're stuck at home. So getting wood has been challenging. Getting building supplies has been challenging. But next year, we'll just save the money for it. We did make a little bit of changes in the pathways around the house a little bit, and we opened that up a little bit more too. So, you know, slow changes that we can do ourselves type thing. Well, I think it's safe to say that the deer like the trail. Seda, heel. Wait, what did I say? Good girl. Anyways, I think it's safe to say that the deer like to use our trail. Lazily meandering down the path. They've been all up in my garden too, but I already had Seda in there so you can't see the tracks. Something spooked her here. Is that the big one? This is the trail they usually come in off of. Then I guess, yeah, it's fairly used. Looks like it snowed since the last time they used it though. That's from last night. I'd find a buck in a bush to save my life, but they like the backyard. Oh yeah, they like that path too. My poor garden, all snowy. I got the framing up for the back wall. Hopefully I'll get to that this weekend, but you never know. Wow. Oh, they sure like this path. Right to the neighbor's house. Seda, heel. Good girl. Ah. What are you doing? Remember what I said? Seda. Oh, you're going to be a bad dog? No, you're a good girl. You're going to wait, right? Good girl. Yeah, I know you're a good girl. Come on.
Roxy's buttons.
No pushing Roxy's button. Pushing the buttons on the camera. Roxy, why are you so camera shy? You always snuggle so cute and then I pull out the camera and you run away. You pretend you're all shy and good puppy, but you're not. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Let's go hunting. Well, it's not been a great start to the day today. There you can see a very locked door. And there you can see my keys sitting in the ignition where I left them. I guess my walk will be delayed for a few minutes. Well, I got 2 pieces of wood in place. Unfortunately, I've used my poker for one of them, so I gotta get another poker. Shoelace for the win. Takes some time to get her around that freaking button, though. Gee Louise.
Did you get it?
Proxy, no, she won't stay
Get out of my
still.
face! Another way is look.
Proxy, you're crazy. We successfully delivered 4 babies. Mama's doing well. Everything looks pretty good in there. There's some minor confusion because nobody's really sure what they're doing. But looks good.